Hey, this light is weird. This light is bad. And my poop bun, it looks like a poop emoji, right? I try to do my hair different every day. And I try to do my jewelry different every day because I have to wear the same clothes every day. Hi, how are you? So I have time. I have time to make another video. I look so much fatter today than I did the other day. There has been no change on the scale. Anyway, so I had a couple of people comment on my last video that they were looking forward to me talking about my Scentsy journey and how we were threatened, not by anybody, but by circumstance. All right, so if you're a consultant, then this might be interesting for you. If you're not, if you're my customer, this might not be interesting, but it might be, whatever. And if you're just a lurker, I don't know who, are there people that watch my videos that aren't consultants or customers? Let me know, because I was just in that realm for so long. Anyway, all right, so in 2017 I hit director, in 2018 I hit star director. Since I hit director in 2017, I never not hit it. And so that was pretty cool up until 3 months ago. When you hit star director, the cool thing about star directors think of themselves as the redheaded stepchildren, because we're kind of like, we're not up where superstar director is, but we're a little bit better, further along than a regular director. In order to hit star director, you need to be a director, first of all, and you need to hit director numbers, and you need to have at least 2 directors underneath you, but first generation directors. In other words, if consultant A becomes a director and then consultant A recruits somebody and they become a director, that doesn't count towards the upline as far as rank goes. And it doesn't necessarily have to be frontline director. It just has to not be in the same line. The second director can't be in the same line as the first director. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a goal to have lineage of directors, but in order to hit star director, you need to have 2 directors split off from you at some point, okay? Now, I hit that within the first year of becoming a director, which was really cool, okay? It didn't have a whole hell of a lot to do with my effort, except it kind of did because of my tutelage, I guess you would call it, because of my influence. They sort of followed suit and they became directors. Now, both of these people that became directors to me, I've had other directors since then, but whatever. Both of these people that became directors underneath me were rock stars already. I didn't have to do hardly anything for them, which was very cool. I mean, they, at the time, they would be all like, because Andrea is my sponsor, she's such a great leader and this and that, blah, blah. But I never really bought into that. Like, I don't think that it was my responsibility or my doing that they became director. But like attracts like, right? So at one point, I had those 2 directors, and I actually had a third, which brought me a little bit closer to superstar director, which is like crazy because that's the highest in the company. I was almost there. I did have 3, not frontline, but I had 3 first generation directors. Actually, they were all frontline. Anyway, whatever. And then I had 2 deep from there. Now, the months that I made the most money was when my frontline directors had directors deep to them. That's when I was making fucking bank, pardon my French. That was 2018, 2019, actually. Because 2018, I had the 2 directors, and then it took them about a year each to cultivate their own directors. So that was really fucking cool. So at one point, I had 3 frontline directors, and then I had 2 second generation directors. The paychecks were nice. But in order for you to hit star director, you have to hit director numbers. And I did hit director numbers every single month. Now, director numbers means that you have at least 3 active frontline consultants. And when I say frontline, that means that people that you directly sponsored. And you have to have 500 of your own in sales, PRV. And you have to have 10,000 GWV. In other words, group wholesale volume. So if your team is doing shit, you don't hit your numbers. And that finally happened. Let's see, what was it? It was 2 months in a row, so it was April and May. No, it was May and June. All of a sudden in May, we didn't hit director numbers. No, it was April and May. All of a sudden in April, we didn't hit director numbers for the first time since 2017. So what is that? 7 years. In 7 years. And then I was like, oh, well, and because we really didn't hit it. Like it was like I was only at like 7,000 GWV, and you need 10. And then May was so bad. You know why May was really bad? May was really bad because I didn't look at my workstation for 2 days, and we were 50 GWV away. It was literally at 9,950 GWV, and I needed 10 grand. I was like, the next morning I looked at it and I went, holy shit, I am now... Okay, so that's the other thing. You cannot hit director numbers for 3 months and still maintain your title. But at that 3rd month, you go into director queue. In other words, queue, like you're not quite there yet, like you're in line for it. So I didn't hit director I didn't lose director. I didn't hit director numbers in April. I didn't hit director numbers in May. And then in June, all of a sudden I was in the star director group, and I'm going, oh my God, am I going to even lose my star director title? As if you hit star director, you, and as long as you maintain director status, you're always considered a star director. But once you go into the queue, you lose star director and you go back to director. And because I had been a star director for 7 years, it was really hurting my heart. It was really hurting my heart. And 2 days before the end of June, my team fucking pulled through, and I was so thankful. But it was all about the title, which is stupid. But that's what direct sales is about. It's about hitting those titles. And I think it's kind of stupid. I say that because I am still a star director, at least for the next 3 months. But I don't think that that's going to be my goal. Having that close call, there's Jamie. That's somebody that I work with. Having that close call was an eye-opener for me, because I cared more than I wanted to care. And when I sat down and really thought about it rationally, I shouldn't care that much. I shouldn't care what my team does. Calm down. I just need a little bit of air here. I'm caring about what my team does just so that I can maintain a title. That's selfish, and that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. I'm still not really making all that much money with Scentsy. So it would be cool if we maintain star director status, but if we don't, I think that that's okay too. I'm a little disenchanted with the whole direct sales thing, the whole MLM thing. I've been involved in MLMs since 2014, on and off from 2010 to 2014, then heavy in 2014. As you guys know, I was in another direct sales company. So a lot of the 5,000 subs, or 4,950 subs, something like that, I think, 4,590 subs, I don't know, whatever. Let's say 4,500 subs that I have on YouTube. A lot of them have to do with my initial direct sales company. It's not necessarily Sensei. I used to be involved in a health and wellness thing I was one of those people that call themselves a health coach, which I don't buy into that shit anymore either. I don't even like the product that I used to sell. And a lot of health coaches will say that they don't sell, but you're selling. That's how you make your money. I sell wax. Now, I'm a big advocate of saying I just share my passion for the wax, and that's true. But the only reason why I have money in my pocket is because I sell it, and people buy it because of what I say and what I do. And I didn't like the idea that I was called a health coach. It's a lot of responsibility to be called a health coach. A lot. In fact, there's somebody who used to be involved with health coaching with me, who is now calling themselves a raw vegan coach. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. And she better know her shit before you call yourself a coach and you start teaching people how to eat. Eating watermelon for 62 days in a row. Just watermelon, really? Okay, whatever. Anyway, so if you don't know who I'm talking about, just ping me or something. Anyway, metallicamom@outlook.com. Anyway, so I don't know how much I'm going to push. I did message my team this morning and said, wow, it's July 5th. And this is the slowest first 5 days of any month ever for Team Metallica Mom Melts, because that's the name of my team in Scentsy. Because not one person is active, and it's the 5th of the month. So, I know it's the 4th of July week, I know. But damn it, BBMB, Bring Back My Bar, started 5 days ago, and you guys haven't sold $200 each? Really? I'm at like $6.59 or something now. I'm not trying to brag, I'm just saying. You talk about the Bring Back My Bar, and people buy the shit, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to choose to not make it important anymore. I am choosing to not make it important anymore. If anybody on my team wants to reach out and ask me questions, I am there. I never let anybody wait. If they call me, I call them, and I don't answer the phone, I call them right back. If they message me, I message them right back. If they say to me, hey, can you talk to this customer, blah, 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 I do that. I don't do the work for them. I don't do the work for my team. I don't handhold unless they ask me a specific thing. I'm not one to do that, but I did feed flyers into my group on Facebook today, like, hey, use these flyers, share the shit. But I don't know why I even want it for them. I want it for them, but if they don't want it for themselves, then what am I doing? I still love Scentsy. Last night, I mixed 2 cubes of red berries, red berries, I think, something like that. 2 cubes of that with 2 cubes of sugar. Holy fucking shit, it smelled so good in my bedroom. Of course, the sugar took over. The sugar is the strongest one. Sugar is in my club, and I haven't had my club delivered in a year. Last July. So I've been putting it off for a year because somebody told me about the hack to push and not have it cancel. So I've been doing that for a full year, but I think I'm going to let it process this month, I think. I might wait till next month because I've already hit my quota for this month and it's only the 5th. So I might hold on to that PR because it's PRV. For me, it's 150 PRV. So I might wait until next month. But the Bring Back My Bar this month is great. It's absolutely great. You got Dark Harbor in there. You've got Highway Run. You've got Shaka, Surfer Girl. It's why if you're a Sensei consultant or if you're a Sensei customer, why are you not buying this shit for yourself? I mean, I know a lot of people probably bought, the consultants had the opportunity to buy the kit last month. I did not. I didn't because I've smelled all of them. I think Reggae Sunset is the only one that I haven't smelled, and I have a feeling that smells exactly like Mandarin Moon. Anyway, but I've smelled them all. So I didn't buy the 25 bar kit because I know that there's a lot in there that I don't want. You know, Dolce de Leche, fuck off. For me, that's not my thing. So, I ordered on the 1st. I ordered like 10 bars. something like that. You know, I did get 12 Dark Harbor bars, and I'm going to be putting them into my freezer. I know you're not supposed to do that, but they're just going to go into the freezer or into the fridge and stay there in Ziploc bags, because my friend Joe, he's the Dark Harbor whore. And I also ordered him the pods. This is a great pod, by the way, if you can get it, frosted vanilla. I also ordered him the pods, and I have a spare doohickey. And I'm going to give that to him because he travels for work, and I think that he would like that in a hotel room. You know, scent your room without spilling wax, all that, blah, blah, blah. So it's very cool that some of the Bring Back My Bars are coming back in pod, which is, you know, that's very cool. I think I got a couple of other pods. Happy Go Lucky I got. Anyway, whatever. So I'm going to go. There's my Scentsy story. That's, that was my close call that I referenced the last time. You know, it would be cool if we maintained star director numbers, but it's not about money for me anymore, because it's not enough money to make it a big deal in my life. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a big difference between making, you know, $200 a month, making $6,000 a month, anywhere in between. And in the past 10 years, I have done everything in between. And a lot of people will go, wow, $6,000 a month, that's really good. This is New York. That doesn't even, I mean, don't get me wrong. It pays my mortgage and my maintenance and a couple of my bills, but I can't, it's too unpredictable. I cannot rely on that. I can't rely on that because that has to do with the team. Now, last month, I told you, it came up to the last 2 days of the month. And it wasn't even necessarily the numbers. It was that I only had 2 active frontline. Bitch, really? And I don't say bitch like I'm calling anybody out, but I only had 2 active frontline. I remember at one point, a couple of years ago, I had like 25 active frontline or something like that. Like literally the people that I sponsored, they then had 200 PRV. And I couldn't even get a third, thankfully, on like June 28th or something like that. A third person went active, but holy shit. So just so you know, all of my directors have either quit Sensei or just not hit their numbers. So all the people that were a director underneath me have either quit or they went back to Superstar Consultant, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with Superstar Consultant. A lot of people never get that far. You know, my expectations are high because I saw it. It happened for me a couple of years ago. It was happening for me. Like was attracting like and all that kind of stuff. I did have one. What is this? I have to redo my poopy button. Anyway, I did have one director who actually got kicked out of Scentsy because she was selling it on Amazon. I had no control over that. I tried to contact her. She never got back to me. They were totally scamming. You know, they were buying up like, you know, 1,000 Luna bars and then having people join underneath them to buy 1,000 Luna bars and then just throwing them right up onto Amazon. So it was not cool. Tried to contact them. Sensei knows that I tried to contact them. Sensei, I think I sent them proof that I did try to contact them, that, you know, like a copy of the email and stuff like that. And I don't get penalized, but, you know, I lost that director. So whatever. They probably had to, I think that they even won like a trip or something like that. Whatever. None of my business. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Anyway, it's 18 minutes now. Holy shit. I'm going to go. I'm going to go to work. I'll talk to you guys later. If you have any questions about anything, even if you're not on my team and you have questions about Sensei, you're more than welcome to ask. I don't deny anybody my knowledge. Although I'm a little jaded about the whole direct sales multi-level marketing thing right now, I still know it. I still know that compensation plan backwards and forwards. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll talk to you guys later.